Okay, let's see if we can't find anything else. Not gonna lie, that hair is your favorite. Hey, thanks. Oh, you got something for us, Jaeger? Is it not cursed like the last couple? 50 cal exploded. Oh no. The color and style suits you. Well, thank you very much.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and I'm going to tell you about how my 50 cal exploded, and I almost bit the dust about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, God.
So I know a lot of you are probably wanting me to...
Holy shit. Oh, God. Okay.
2 weeks ago. So I know a lot of you probably wanted me to explain my injuries, and I'm going to do that. But I think
never figured it out. But what are the most comfortable?
I know some of you are going to try to skip around in this video. I highly recommend you stay.
Honestly, any of them really. You could call me Green One, he, she. Doesn't really matter to me. This is a very old video, TLDR, for non-gun nerds. His 50 cal exploded, nearly killed him. Became a meme in the gun community, which you're not part of. I just know. Okay. But damn, that's wild. There's a video of a jazz pianist that you found a few days ago. He was disabled.
But for those who are going to skip around, let me clear something up first.
All right, well, we'll listen to that tomorrow during the Fallout stuff.
There's nothing that I
sounds like it'd be good.
Caused this. So April 9th, 2021, we come out here to shoot a fire hydrant with some slap rounds using my Serbu RN50. So we have the Serbu RN50 with the 36-inch long heavy barrel, and we're going to go ahead and go big or go home and start out with this.
He actually came within inches of his life.
This is a 50 BMG slap tracer round.
That's terrifying.
The slap rounds tend to go a little to the right, so I aimed a little to the left, but this one actually hit true to where I was aiming.
Where it happened. Oh,
hit right here.
The RN50 is actually a good rifle.
Smoking.
That's good.
And then we blew right through the back of this thing. Everything was going pretty smooth. We shot the fire hydrant
saved his life.
several times, but the slap rounds were actually a little funny. One of the slap rounds hit
the rounds were actually fucked.
To the right. I say we hit it with one more slap round, but this time aim for the thickest part of the fire hydrant and see what happens.
I'm getting so nervous right now. Fuck. Muzzle flashes compared to the first slap round. Slap 1. Oh god. I'm so nervous. Oh god.
The gun was functioning normally.
The ammo was basically an overpowered round.
I've been using this gun for a long time now, and I've never had any issues out of it. So before all this happened, we took one last shot, and it was actually really, really cool. The round was stuck out the back of the fire hydrant. This is a 50 BMG silver red tip armor piercing incendiary tracer.
I'm so nervous every single time he shoots. Jesus.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll admit that is fucking cool. That is pretty fucking cool.
I decided I was going to take one last shot with a slap round and try to hit the thickest spot on the fire hydrant. So before I loaded my last slap round, I know that there was no barrel obstruction because I literally found the round in the fire hydrant. But this last round that I loaded into my Serbu RN50 was a very, very hot round, and I had no idea. And there's really no way for me to have ever known that this round was as hot as it was.
Oh god,
So here you can see me taking the last shell casing out, and now I'm loading in the slap round.
It basically means there's too much gunpowder in the round. Oh god.
I screw the cap on all the way, and the gun closes completely, and everything is functioning as normal. And one thing is something someone may mention is maybe I didn't screw the cap on all the way.
That's when a bullet is stuck in the barrel and you don't know it.
The cap is screwed on all the way, and this gun actually will not close if the cap is not screwed on all the way. So everything was functioning good on the gun. What I didn't know was the slap round that I put inside it was extra, extra hot, and I had no idea. And there's really no way for me to have ever known. These rounds are extremely rare, and they're very old. They're like $100 a piece. These aren't manufactured
Guns are designed to handle a certain amount of chamber pressure.
Sometimes really know what's happened to them over time as they've passed hand to hand.
Okay,
I was under the impression that these were genuine
nosebleeds
military
suck. Have a
surplus
great night,
rounds
everyone.
and
Thanks for
hadn't
stream.
been tampered with.
All right,
so
you have a good
now
night.
I'm gonna actually show you what happened.
Also, a nosebleed? That's no good.
It's not graphic.
Hope you're gonna be okay.
All the graphic stuff happened.
Take care of yourself.
After the
and
fact, and I'm
going
going to tell you all about that. But I am going to show you what happened just so you can see what happened to me that day.
Oh, gee, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God.
So when I pulled the trigger, the gun
Holy shit.
exploded almost immediately. So the first thing
the round
that
is
went
unexpectedly hot.
was
The
this
gun
cap.
experienced catastrophic failure, which can be an
solid
unproblematic
steel,
internal mechanisms breaking.
and it is
very, very
heavy.
Jesus,
if you look right here,
yeah. Holy shit. Oh my.
The threads are sheared
Holy
off
fuck.
of this gun completely. I spoke with Mark Serbu, and he said that normal pressures are 55,000 psi. And for those threads to have sheared off,
I was nervous that
and
entire
this cap
time.
to have
Holy
just
fuck.
blown off like that, we're looking at over 85,000 psi. So the cap blows off.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to put these on because of my little nose brace. I'll explain. But
okay,
safety glasses are on, and this cap, you can see this little crescent here.
Jesus.
This cap hit me right there.
Okay.
I'm not really sure which way, probably more like this, but it struck me in the face. When this cap hit me in the face, it broke my orbital bone in 3 spots, here, here, and here.
Used to sabotage.
It also broke my nose,
by sneaking hot
and
rounds
that's
into
why
our
I have this
stockpiles.
on. I've
This
had to
especially
have
happens
facial
with the AK
surgery
pattern weapons.
to repair all
There's
this.
tons of
Here's
videos
the
online
really
of
bad
AKs
part,
exploding
though.
due to hot ammo. Jesus.
On this lower,
usually people kill people and not guns, but this incident and the SIG P3020s mainly says otherwise.
Right here.
Yeah, that's fucked.
And this is what prevents you from closing the gun when the cap's not on all the way. If the cap is on all the way, it will fit perfectly right here with those ears pushed up against it. When the cap blew off the gun, it came straight back, shearing those ears off the lower.
One of these can't wait to hear about what dumb problems happen with the XM5 and
this is the one we found.
XM250.
This one,
oh my gosh,
zipped right past my head, went inside my hat,
Jesus,
blew a hole through it, and took it off my head, what appears 7 to 8 feet. Now the other one is what almost ended me. The other hit me right here in the throat. It proceeded to lacerate my jugular vein and then punctured a hole in my right lung. As for my hand, my best guess is this is what did it. In the video, you can see that the stock almost disappears instantly. I believe it came in a downward motion and hit my finger. You have your natural bend in your index finger. Well, this bone right here looked like a V. So my finger looked like a big W. So back to the lacerated jugular. I've now been hit in the throat, and I'm not really sure what happened because when this cap hit me in the face, I went blind in my right eye instantly. Oh, God. I have vision coming back now, and they say my eyes should make a full recovery. But in that moment, I went completely blind in this eye, and it was like I had been punched. And I went backwards, and I landed on all fours. A lot of you wonder who is behind the camera in my videos. This is my dad. His name is also Scott.
Oh, God.
If he had not been out here with me, that would have been it for me.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Jesus, fuck. Okay. Give me a moment. Oh, God. Oh. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna continue the video, but I'm just gonna take a drink real quick. Oh, God. I just had a serious bout of empathetic sadness just now because that guy saw his son nearly die in front of his face. That is just fucked. Oh, God. Oh, 1 second. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. All right, I'm continuing. Jesus. Okay. There we go.
He come running up and he let me know of my injuries because I was still in a daze. I've just been punched in the face by a big metal cap. And he let me know real quick that there was a hole in my neck and I was losing a lot of blood really fast. My dad shoved his thumb into my neck and said, put your thumb there. Now that I'm aware of what's going on, I took my left thumb, I took my shirt, wrapped it in my shirt, and I shoved it as far into my neck as possible.
Jesus.
I was not aware that my jugular was lacerated, but I did know this is really bad. I have a law enforcement background, and I've been trained in injuries and wounds and gunshots and things like that. And I know very well that if you get hit in the neck, it's not good because you can't tourniquet a neck. After I had plugged the hole, I applied extreme pressure, pinched my head down into my hand, and made a run for the truck. So the truck here
Holy shit.
was right near us. There's a trailer attached. I had to run around the front. I jumped in the passenger seat. Dad jumped in, and we took off. And this all happened in a matter of seconds. I would say under a minute, we were in that truck and just hauling tail into town. Something I forgot to mention, this upper weighs like 25 pounds. And you can see in the video that it just gets thrown off the table. So much pressure came out the back of this upper that it launched it off the table.
Holy fuck.
It's an insane amount of energy that was thrown into my body. So now we're driving very fast into town. I am applying constant pressure to my throat and I'm breathing very slowly, trying to control my heart rate because the faster your heart rate, the faster you're going to bleed. My dad's driving, so I thought it would be nice of me to call the ambulance. My dad didn't agree with this, but I wanted to do it myself because I wanted to try and stay awake. I needed to be doing something to keep myself conscious.
If his dad and his thumb saved his life, also with him being calm. Yeah.
And if you hit that button one too many times, it'll call 911. This can be kind of annoying when you're trying to shut off your alarm in the morning, but when there's a lot of bodily fluids on your phone and you can't open it, it comes in really handy. I got on the phone with 911 and I let them know what had happened and that we were coming into town and they were going to send an ambulance to meet us halfway. There were several times where I thought I was going to pass out. And I knew if I passed out that that was going to be it because my dad's driving. If I pass out, who's going to keep applying pressure to my neck to keep me from bleeding out? Times like this, you really need something to focus on, and I focused on my kids. I had their faces in my brain, and I just focused on them, and I fought as hard as I could. I stayed conscious the entire time. We met the ambulance halfway, they got me loaded up, and we took off towards the hospital. And like I said, I know that I was in a bad spot, and I don't know if you know this, but if your jugular is completely severed, you have 30 seconds. I knew that being hit in the throat, I may not have much time, but the closer we got to the hospital, the more my confidence built, and I thought, hey, maybe I'm gonna be all right. When I was in the ambulance, I asked them to cut my shirt off because I was having trouble breathing, and I thought maybe I'd been hit in the chest as well. They cut my shirt off, there wasn't anything there, but when I got to the hospital, they x-rayed me, and they said my right lung had collapsed because it had filled with blood, and that was from this little guy here puncturing my lung as well. So from there, they had to intubate me while I was wide awake, and I tell you, that is not fun. Take this long metal rod with a point on it.
This guy...
And they stick it through your rib cage. And,
this guy got put through it. Fuck.
It wasn't fun. After that, I was feeling a little better. I could breathe a little better. And then they wanted me to take my thumb out of my neck.
Yeah, this guy's lucky to be alive. Yeah.
We're not taking my thumb out of my neck.
Holy shit.
You just wrap it up with some tape. It's stay there. But they told me I had to take my thumb out of my neck. So they had a bunch of gauze and packing. And as soon as I pulled it out, they packed my throat. When I pulled my thumb out, that's when I
Never
saw
buy
my
ammo
finger,
from sketchy places if you're into guns.
That I audibly said, oh
my God. This is
my finger looked
an
like
insane
a big W.
lesson.
They informed me after that.
But at the
that they were
same
gonna have
time,
to life
holy
flight me
shit.
to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee.
Hopefully
very good hospital with very...
Like, hopefully this video becomes widespread enough, or became widespread enough. 44 million, yeah, definitely. Became widespread enough that people don't do that shit. Because holy fuck. Wasn't even a sketchy place. He got them through official means. Oh, that's even worse, actually. Jesus. Oh, it did?
Very good doctors. Obviously, I'm here making this video. Big shout out to Vanderbilt Hospital.
Every single GumTuber talked about it.
So now they're
as
about to
they
knock
should.
Me out. And
oh my god.
At this moment, I realized that this may be the last time that I see my wife,
posted videos
see my
for
dad,
Scott while he was recovering.
Because once they knock you out,
that's,
that's it.
Shit.
Either they're gonna fix you or you're not waking up. My wife had arrived. I called her in there. I held her hand, and we had words. And then I called my dad in to pray. And after that, I remember waking up in Vanderbilt Hospital, hooked up to every machine possible. Yeah. I'm gonna throw some pictures in here. So they did a number on me. So you can see this cut here, and this actually goes
over his channel
all the way down.
Good.
To right here.
I'm glad that they were able to
repair
help
my jugular and my lung.
Brandon Herrera,
they had to open up my chest
I really don't like for certain reasons, did full auto Friday because he's a gun manufacturer and therefore is allowed to have machine guns. They told me a guy my size should hold 6 to 8 units of blood, and total from all the blood I lost from the initial injury and the surgeries, they had to give me 5 units. There was also I'm guessing you don't really like him for certain reasons. Okay, I figure that there's going to be certain gun tubers that people aren't going to really like for
pinch it off. Well, your jugular vein supplies the oxygenated blood to your brain.
It's wild that people took over the channel and helped out like they did.
They pinch it off, they repair it. Then after that, when they open it back up, all that blood rushes into your brain, and there's a chance you could have a stroke.
You ran for office and you will stop there. Oh God.
Have stroke as
well. Fair enough. Damn.
As for my hand and my face, they had to do surgery on that as well. I have pins in my finger to hold it in place. And like I said, they had to repair my orbital bone in 3 spots. As you can see, they cut me here and right here. And they also cut inside my mouth, all the way back here to the front.
Running for office again and hopefully win.
All of those spots. So I had a breathing tube in, but I still wanted to talk. I wanted to know what had happened to me and what was going to happen. Well,
hopefully
Cody,
we don't get into the whole thing with that,
guy,
so we'll leave that be. We'll leave that be and cut that off
right there. Brought me a dry erase board so that I could write and ask
really
questions.
do not want to discuss politics.
I wanted to talk to my wife.
Yes, exactly.
Well, he would
valid.
call her for me.
So let's
and then
let's
I
keep
would write out what I wanted to say,
for a while,
and he would say it over the phone for me.
Chill.
And then I could sit there and
Video's
talk
almost
to my
done
wife.
anyway.
Also, I really wanted a mellow yellow.
Holy
I was
shit.
craving it
I'm glad
so
this guy's
bad.
okay, but
when I was
holy
finally
fuck,
unhooked
that is
from everything,
terrifying.
I remember sitting in my room, and he peeked his head in. He was like, "Can you eat and drink now?" And I said, "Yeah." And he handed me a mellow yellow. Coolest nurse ever. So for about 2 days, I had tubes coming out of the front of my chest.
Kentucky Ballistics is all right. He's kind of a family-friendly
tube coming out from behind my collarbone to drain everything around my lungs. Now to carry this little vacuum pack with me.
I think I've seen
they removed those really quick.
one other video of theirs.
Extremely fast.
That one was really good too. But this is just
this happened on April 9th, which is a
Dramatic
Friday.
As fuck.
I went home the following Saturday. There is a lot more to this story when it comes to my injuries and everything that I had to do to overcome them.
Scott is, and so was Demo Ranch.
Long story short, I shouldn't be standing here. I should be 6 foot under, and if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So I know there's one big question that you're all wondering. What's going to happen to Kentucky Ballistics, and am I going to keep making videos? And the answer to that is absolutely. I'm not going to quit doing what I love because
even if it is a wild concept.
There's nothing that can keep me from continuing on.
Maybe they didn't.
I love what I do, and I appreciate
at some point.
Every single one of you. I am healing at a Wolverine rate. I am healing so fast that really a lot of people have been kind of confused at how fast I'm healing. That's God. He's healing me quick.
Like half a year ago?
And I'm going to keep making videos, and I cannot wait to get back out here.
Has his fingers
I have some videos planned, and I think you're going to like them. It's going to be some really funny stuff.
If they're retiring the channel, then they probably have a ton of other stuff going on.
That want to support me while I'm healing, and I really appreciate that.
God damn it.
I don't want to do a GoFundMe or anything like that. If you want to help me out, I want you to get something out of it too. So We
I
got some new
just
shirts.
realized he's wearing his own merch, and the merch is based around him surviving via the thumb. Just put a thumb in it. Okay, that's a pretty
The
upbeat way to
doctors
end
told
off
me
the
that if
video.
it wasn't
Oh
for
my
this thumb,
gosh, wow.
that I would have died. This thumb saved my life, and
He also
my
owns a
wife
vet
came up with the
clinic, 2 other
saying, she said,
channels,
just
a
put a thumb in
massive
it.
branding
And I
merch
thought that was
firm,
the
and now
funniest thing
goddamn
ever.
resort.
So
Holy shit.
that's what we're going with. We have
Just put a thumb in
just
it,
put a
became a
thumb in
gun
it.
meme
Shirts.
for a while.
I think
As
these
it
are
should,
awesome.
as it should.
And if you want to support
He
me,
always wears
there's
his
a
own
link
merch.
in the description
Makes
down
sense.
below. They're
All
available
because of
now.
this guy?
Pick you up a shirt.
Yeah,
and
it sounds
support
about right.
Kentucky Ballistics.
Holy shit.
This is not my normal content, and definitely not what you expected me to post this week, but this is something I felt like I needed to let you know. Again, this was a complete freak accident, and there's no way I would have ever known just how hot that round was until it was too late. So like I said, I'm healing really fast, and I'm going to be back to it as soon as possible. But in the meantime, keep your eyes peeled for some pretty interesting videos I have planned and my update videos. Before I close this video, I just want to say how much I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for making what I do possible. And I know that the majority of you are going to be extremely supportive right now, and I really, really appreciate that. Don't forget, if you want to pick up a shirt, there's a link in the description down below. And as always, my name is Scott. My name is Scott, and you will most definitely see me next time.
Damn. Damn. Oh, that was a brutally emotional video. Holy fuck. Posted this one because you're gonna start showing his videos more often. Fair enough, Jaeger. Fair enough. Oh my gosh, that was a really good one, but at the same time, holy shit. That was traumatic as fuck. For him especially, but like, damn. Wild thing is, if this happened to you, you would never have touched a gun from the trauma, so mad respect. Yeah. The fact that he went right back at it again is wild. He is now back and stronger than ever. Yeah, I can tell, but holy shit.